The Evolutionary Nature of Truth by Gwilda Wiyaka. In our search to find the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, what if we are destined to failure?
What if, in the relentless search for said truth, we end up destroying our reality as we know it?
Many ancient cultures believed the earth was flat.
Can you imagine the adjustment required to embrace the conceptual shift from a flat planet to a round one?
Case in point, despite centuries of evidence proving the contrary, there are people today that claim the earth is flat. Charles K. Johnson, president of the International Flat Earth Research Society, stated, "Nobody knows anything about the true shape of the world.
The known, inhabited world is flat."
Just as a guess, I'd say that the dome of heaven is about 4,000 miles away, and the stars are about as far as San Francisco is from Boston.
Mr. Johnson was born in 1945 and died in 2001.
Yet over 2,000 years ago, the ancient Greeks proved the earth was round.
The Flat Earth Society and many others like it continue today. In recent times their popularity has been growing.
If the truth of something as fundamental as the shape of our planet is still up for debate, what does this say about many other truths we take for granted and base our reality on?
Our reality is built upon what we believe to be true.
This brings up the question, how true is our reality? If the truth of a thing is based upon what reality a person subscribes to, how can we ever hope to find the absolute truth?
The problem with the concept of an absolute truth is that it is fixed, set in stone, while everything else is in constant flux.
What is true in one situation may prove false in another, or conversely, what is true at one time may not hold in the next.
I can truthfully say I am healthy. Yet that may not be true tomorrow, nor has it always been true. In addition, a thing may be true but incomplete. I would suspect that is the case with many truths we believe today.
As humans evolve and grow and science progresses, more expansive truths continue to be uncovered.
There is the issue of perception.
For instance, children can only receive and conceive a limited bandwidth of the truth depending on their age. Therefore, what we teach them may be the truth, but only an age-specific part of it. When I was in grade school, the agreed-upon method of teaching math was to deal with addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division of positive numbers only. At the lower grade levels, we were kept unaware of the existence of negative numbers.
0 was the end of the line.
I will never forget when my math teacher introduced negative numbers.
Like a wizard with a deep secret, she cunningly and delightedly informed us we had been lied to all along. We had been given only half the facts. There was another world of math that existed, as massive as the one we'd been taught.
She exhibited fiendish delight in watching her poor students trying to twist rigid, left-to-right conditioning, inside out and backwards.
Our math realities had been shattered, and many of my classmates never recovered.
As a result, I questioned whether anyone possessed, much less shared, all the facts. I learned while rules may appear to apply, there are often deeper laws which can change the entire picture.
I decided to seek the deeper laws.
Early on, I found that rules are subject to life, life is a process, and process by its very nature changes things. At the same time, I observed within constant change, certain overloading patterns or rules seemed to apply. I concluded that particular laws could be relied upon, but a larger picture was needed and no one seemed to have it.
I made it my business to find it.
The current view of reality is fragmented, compartmentalized, and linear, while in nature, everything fits together and follows cyclic, universal laws, laws we seem to have forgotten. By observing nature, I was able to discern truth from someone's great idea.
Nature became my litmus test. If what was presented did not align with natural law, it was probably not true.
In following this premise, to my dismay, I discovered much of our reality as a myth built upon a foundation of lies.
Now, like castles of sand, the old reality is falling. These are the days when the truth can't hide.
In the old reality, we think in linear and polarized absolutes, good versus bad, light versus dark, them versus us, and so on. Things have a beginning, middle, and an end, period. There is a right way to act or believe, and anyone thinking differently is wrong.
We now have the opportunity to evolve beyond these limited perceptions. We are living in unprecedented times of strife and upheaval.
Many of the old rules are changing and heretofore hidden truths being uncovered.
While this is indeed a traumatic time, it is also an alchemical one.
When old realities shatter, it makes room for ever-deepening truth to emerge. The challenge is finding our way in the unfamiliar landscape until a new, more expansive and inclusive reality emerges from the dust of the current chaos. The key is remaining open to new information and concepts. Make the best decisions we can, based on the latest facts, but not locked down on our decisions or our perception of reality. Truth is subjective to frequency, time and place, and shifts with the currents of life. Our job is to stay present and align with the truth of the moment without polarization or judgment. While the times are indeed intense, we are in a position to make history and build a whole new world.
Do you think it will still be round?
For more information on Ms. Gwilda Wiyaka, visit findyourpathhome.com. Theatre of the Mind is a division of rel-marcom Media Company, located on the shores of Lake Erie, in Crystal Beach, Ontario, Canada. The executive producer of the Theatre of the Mind is Rob McConnell. For the Theatre of the Mind and Project Visually Impaired, I am Karen McPhee.